What
bro.
kind of confession is that?
I'm not gonna go sex appeal, dog.
No, Naga is hard. But like, come on, what kind of confession is that?
My spirit animal. Did I tell you what happened the other day?
What?
So it was me and my wife, and then we were drinking, eh? And then a friend was there, right?
Nice.
So now we have to go drop off a friend at another friend's place, this complex in Midrand, right?
What were you guys drinking?
Coffee, Centurion.
Okay.
Yeah. So we leave there, and we get to the complex, right? And then we're just chilling there. We're about to leave, and then out of nowhere, this person comes out because we're dropping a friend there, right? To say bye, we're going back now, right? So now, out of nowhere, this person comes, and it's Seemah. I'm like, oh fuck, Seemah! Long time, haven't seen you in a while, blah, 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 blah. So then me and Seemah, we left my wife there. When we dropped off the friend, we left all of them there, got an Uber, went to Coffee Midrand.
Damn.
And then we started drinking until like 2, 3 in the morning.
Whoa!
Yeah. And then the whole time...
And what time did you guys make your way to that coffee?
At about like 1
PM!
No, midnight.
Oh, so you were there for like 2-3 hours in the evening already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, damn, bro.
And the funniest thing is, while we're sitting there, people would take videos, and she would literally go to every single person and say, please don't upload this, because then people are going to think I'm sleeping my way to the top.
Oh.
No, Zile, it's okay. Let me narrate it.
Yeah, because you were there.
It's okay, because I was there, bro. Like, drop it.
What happened? What happened?
So, I came from Pretoria.
Yeah.
Right? So I get to my place. I'm hearing commotion, like a noise, nyana, by the dustbins. So I'm like,
Yeah.
it's in clubs who make yo kuthi ngijike ngathi yo nkosi yami ngaze ngazenza. So I'm like, hi Mac, and they're like, oh Seemah, what the fuck? The whole vibe. So there's like, and the wife was there,
Yeah.
and 2 other people were outside. So I'm assuming those were Naledi's friends, the wife's friends. Cool. And then Mac was like, dog. So I video call Kanya. I'm like, yo, like, here's Mac. And he's like, oh, hi, how are you? Shop. I'm like, okay, cool, sharp. Give me phone. Then Mac was like, let's go drink. I'm like,
Where are you guys going to drink?
I'm like, where? He's like, dog, anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, we can go to coffee, but let's get alcohol and come drink here.
Yeah.
Because it's by my house.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, okay, cool. So we go. And then the lady's like, no, I'm going to stay with her friends. So it was 3 of them. And then I just went with Mac. We go.
One time.
Yeah.
Not like that, but like how? We shouldn't be surprised if you get a raise. Most.
Table for 2.
Yeah.
I'm a host already, so.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No. Nah. So we go to coffee. When we get there, obviously people are looking at us like, what the fuck? Like, like it was a bit like.
Guys, don't take videos. People will
No, I
think.
did say, actually, I was like, guys, please don't take any videos because now it's going to look weird. They're going to be like, oh, you're busy with your boss, blah, blah, blah. Just weird shit like that. And we're just going there to get shots and a drink and a fucking Hennessy, So we got Hennessy, and then after he's like, no, man, let's grab some drinks, So he got margaritas, 2 margaritas, and I got a Long Island.
Margarita. You know there's a sound.
Give me one margarita.
So I got a Long Island. We started drinking. We started talking. We're just literally basically talking about my relationship the whole time. So we're talking, sharp. And then we decided, okay, when we were done, we went back to the house. Then I took a shot of the Hennessy, and then I went back home and I slept. Yeah. Go buy inkinga.
But Mac apparently allegedly are ghost we have video call and thing. Where we have video call live. Where ghost we have video call.
I can't believe that.
But my thing is like I was home, so I didn't like.
Everybody and welcome. This is the Coffee with Jay. I hope you guys are doing great. Can someone please explain to me why Macg and Seemah are over-explaining the story? I feel like they're doing too much explaining for something that was just innocent. And how is it such a huge coincidence that Seemah was just outside throwing out the bin at 1 a.m.? Something about the story is not adding up. And also, another thing that we need to notice about this guy, Macg, has been so disrespectful to his wife, Naledi. There's no way you'd come out as a married man and say that Munaga has sex appeal. That is so disrespectful to your wife, more than anything. Even Saul was like, what type of confession is that? There's things you can say maybe with your guys when you're drunk or whatever, but you cannot come and say that on a public platform. Naledi is disrespected by Macg time and time again. How she still stays with this guy is a mystery to me, because honestly, I do feel like there's just something seriously wrong with this relationship. From the time that Macg spoke about the fact that they wanted to get someone else and have a threesome, some other prostitute in Dubai, I was like, this is giving red flags. At this point, they might even be having an open marriage. Allegedly. There's just something that's off about this. There's no married man who'd come out and say another young girl has sex appeal. No, there's no way. Even if you're a podcaster, there's things you just cannot say in respect of your wife. The story with Seemah, it does not add up. Seemah wanted to throw out the bin at 1 a.m. Come on now, Macg. We are not stupid. We know you wanted to run ahead of the story so that people are going to start speculating about the fact that you and Seemah are in a relationship. It was good though. It was good. He knows that he has to run ahead of the story and control the narrative, and that's probably the same thing that Seemah was doing over there by spreading humors. There's just something that's not adding up. And I did see that there was a lot of comments of people saying we wouldn't be surprised if these two ended up sleeping together. And personally, I wouldn't be surprised. Another thing, what about the age gap between Macg and Seemah? Is Macg not supposed to be an older brother to Seemah? It's just not adding up. He is supposed to be the boss. Do you go drinking with the boss at 1, 2 a.m. when he's left his wife at home? It's just not adding up. This man has been cheating on Naledi time and time again. Can we really sit here and say that he would never do it again? Because the leopard never changes his spots. Very soon, he goes back to his old ways. This guy always speaks about roadkill, all of these things. At this point, Naledi realizes that there's a bigger picture, which is the businesses and her hand in this, and that's why she can leave. But this man stays embarrassing her on his podcast. And people just clap hands for him and say, oh, wow, Macg is so open. Oh, Macg is so funny. At what cost, though? At the cost of your own marriage? Are you going to please the nation while belittling and disrespecting your wife in front of multitudes? Naledi, I hope you're seeing this, girl. Please. This man is disrespectful to you. No one is saying you should leave Macg, but maybe you need to put him in check and start telling him not to speak about you on his podcast. And his crazy shenanigans, like him going out with Seemah to the club at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. or whatever, and calling other women sexy. That is very disrespectful. That is very disrespectful. I don't know the people that normalize things like these. But this is outrageous. This is insane. It's diabolical. Honestly, there's no marriage that's like that, unless if it's an open marriage where you openly allow your man to look outside and, do whatever he wants with other women. But I don't think married men go out and speak like this about their wives. I have never seen it. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you let me know if you've seen it being done by your fathers or your mothers or whatever, but I've never seen this in my entire life. And this is shocking to me.